Before we begin this drawing, I'd like to ask a question. Why do you think that when we are drawing an isometric drawing, we always draw it at 30 degrees to this horizontal line? Like here it's at 30 degrees to this line, and this line is at 30 degrees to this line. So why do you think that we draw an isometric drawing at 30 degrees? So drop your answer in the comments. Welcome to today's technical drawing class. Today we are going to draw an isometric drawing as you can see on the screen. To start with the isometric drawing, we'll first draw our horizontal baseline. So on this line, after that, on this line, we're going to pick any point on it. So I'm going to pick here, and from this point, I'm going to draw two lines that will be inclined at 30 degrees to this horizontal line. So using our set square, our 30-60 degree set square, here is 30, here is 60. I'm going to draw the two lines. Okay. So from here to here, they give the dimension as 100 millimeters. So I'm going to mark 100 millimeters on this line. Okay. And from here to here, we're going to mark 60 millimeters. Okay. Now from this point, a line goes up. The length of that line is 20 millimeters. So from this point, a line goes up. From this point, a line goes up, and from this point, a line goes up. I'm going to draw three lines from these 3 points and measure 20 millimeters on all of them. Okay. Then I'm going to measure, okay, I'll measure 30 millimeters, 20, sorry, I'll measure 20 millimeters on each line. Okay. Then I'm going to join these 3 points together. Moving on. From here, if you look at the drawing, from here there's a slanted line. We do not know what angle the line is inclined at. So we are going to dodge here, we're going to dodge it. We're going to focus on the middle. So in the middle, there's a small line here that has a length of 20 millimeters and it's in the middle of this place. So I'm going to from here draw it outwards, something like that. So in the middle of the drawing, in the middle of this drawing, there's a short line here that is 20 millimeters in length. I'll first of all get the middle of this line, and when I get that point, I'm going to go. This is 20 millimeters. I'll go 10 here and 10 the other way. The middle is 50 and half of 20 is 10. Okay, so I'm going to draw two lines from these 2 points. The length of these two lines will be 30 millimeters, but the length was not given to us in the drawing, but we're going to take the length as 30 millimeters. Okay, so from here to here is 30, and from here to here is 30. I'm supposed to join these two together. Okay, I've gotten these 2 points now. From here to here, there's a line that comes from here to here. The length of that line is 20 millimeters. And there's also a line that goes from here to here. The length of that line is 20 millimeters. So from this point, I have these two lines, and I'm going to measure 20 millimeters on these two lines. Yeah, I've gotten 20 millimeters on the line. From this point, there's a line that comes downwards, and from this point, there's a line that comes downwards. The length of these two lines are 20 millimeters. So, and then we can join these 2 points together with a line. Okay. On this point, there's a line that goes in like this. There's a line that goes in like this. There's a line that goes in like this, like this, like this. So I'm just going to draw all these lines like this. The length of this, I will measure the length. The length will then be 60 millimeters. Then I'm going to measure 60 millimeters on these lines. Now I've gotten 60 millimeters on all of them, I can join them together. So from here to here, from here to here, here to here, here to here. And then there's a line that comes down. From this point, there's a line that goes down. We're going to use our set square to get this line that goes, to get that line, and we're done. This is the drawing. So it's time to make the work tick. The next thing now is to make the work tick and to dimension the work. And time to dimension. Okay, so we're done with thickening and dimensioning our work. I'd like to ask a question. Why do you think that when we are drawing an isometric drawing, we always draw it at 30 degrees to this horizontal line? Like here is at 30 degrees to this line, and this line is at 30 degrees to this line. So why do you think that we draw an isometric drawing at 30 degrees? So drop your answer in the comments.